The latest chapter in one of the fiercest rivals in New Zealand schoolboy rugby continues at Hastings today as Hastings Boys High School play host the Hamilton Boys in the Super 8 final. Kia ora koutou katoa, a warm welcome into our coverage here on Sky Sport. Jeff McTaich on the call, and alongside me, former Otago Bay of Plenty Scotland flanker, but more importantly, Hamilton High School old boy, Hugh Blake. Kia ora, Hugh.
G'day, Jeff. How good, mate? Finals footy, Super 8 rugby to be precise. I was lucky enough to be a part of a couple of these finals. It's going to be full of big moments. You know, they've had contrasting weeks. Hamilton coming off a loss, Hastings coming off a win. Hamilton will be coming down with a point to prove. It will be a cracker.
Yes, of course. Hastings beating Hamilton Boys last week, 18-13 in the Waikato, and this is how it stacks up. What a season for Hastings Boys High School. 7 wins, no losses, undefeated this season. Contrasting to last year, stark contrast. They were bottom of the heap last year, and Hamilton Boys High School, they went down to Tauranga, and of course, as we said, Hastings Boys last week, just the 2 losses for them. The defending champions after beating Rotorua Boys High School last year in the Super 8. All set for what should be an absolute cracker here this afternoon in the beautiful Hawke's Bay, the sunny Hawke's Bay, and a big afternoon of rugby too. Of course, the Ranfurly Shield, Otago and the Magpies later on. Bit of breeze around, but the sun is out and the crowd starting to pile in here at Hastings Boys High School. Well, this is the Hamilton Boys lineup, and Gabe Robinson, Ralph and Magoon in the front row. Cahill and McClure lock the scrum this afternoon. Mathis, Reeves and Cribb in the loose. Murphy and the uber-talented Taha Kemera running the cutter at 10. Anderson, Toivai Lala in the midfield, and out the back for Hamilton Boys High School, Spencer, Putuku and McCarthy. Nigel Hotham is, well, you've got to call him a super coach. Everything he's done for this school in Super 8 rugby. Well, Hugh, today, set piece will be massive for Hamilton Boys, as it's been all season, and this kid, Taylor Cahill, shapes as one of their keys.
Indeed, Jeff. He's a big man. He'll look to be physical. They'll find him in the set piece. He'll be massive throughout this game.
A big carrier too, and good on defence. As Hugh says, he will be massive, and he is massive too. 6'6", 110 kilos of Taylor Cahill. Well, they've had some beauties over the years, these two schools. We'll get into that shortly. Here is Hastings Boys High School. Rehia, Rautahi and Lolofie in the front row. Leach and Allen locking today. Pese, Flanders and Pasikala in the loose. Viljoen and Stevenson in the halves. Yossa and Tupo in the midfield. Dickey, Crawford, Pakoti and Zakaria out the back. And a talented coaching duo, Tafa Yossa and Carl Lowe. Not unfamiliar with Hawke's Bay rugby. Well, we talked about the impact of the lock forward, Cahill for Hamilton Boys, but how about this kid, number 13 today, Hugh, for Hastings, Nefi Tupo.
Yes, Jeff, he's a big, physical, skillful midfielder. He'll be looking to stomp his mark early on the game. Distribute well, massive offset piece. Let's see what he brings.
Well, last year, Hamilton Boys winning the Super 8, beating Rotorua Boys High School in the final, 26-13. The year before that, 2019, that was the year Hastings went on to win the national title in the top 4. On that occasion, Hamilton Boys High School winning 13-5. Winners in 2018 over Napier Boys in 2017. What a game that was. Finished 12 all, and it was shared between these two schools. And as we said, this was last week. 8 all at halftime in this game, and it was Hastings in the end. They went away with the 5-point win, 18 points to 13. Well, I've been a dominant force, the visitors in Super 8 rugby over the years. They went 5 straight from 2006. They won another 4 from 2012. As we said, a lot comes down to that experienced coaching setup. Nigel Hotham, Greg Kirkham. And Hugh, you talked about it with me before the game. It's the setup at Hamilton Boys that has really set them apart in Super 8 rugby over the years.
That's right, Jeff. Hamilton Boys is a big, working hard school, you know, that they train every morning, every night to get these results. We'll look to see that today in the game. They'll be working hard around the corners, looking to use their big men, whereas Hastings might see a little bit more flair, might see a little bit more off the cuff, a little bit more unstructured play.
Hastings Boys High School, such a proud school, established back in 1904. Their motto, young men united by respect. And you can bet they'll be united this afternoon as they look to climb the Super 8 mountain once more against this school. Unrivaled in Super 8 rugby over the years, Hamilton Boys, and led out by our captains this afternoon, Sean Ralph, Taha Kimura. But what this school has done for Hawke's Bay rugby, in particular the current side who will look to defend the Ranfurly Shield this afternoon against Otago. Who can forget that 2017 school went on to win the Super 8. Devon Flanders, McClutchy, Falau Whakatava, Keanu Kirinu Symes, Danny Tuala. And a warm round of applause on a warm day for the home side. And what a turnaround it has been this season. Simply sensational. But it is finals rugby, and last week will be right out of the minds, you'd have to think, for Hamilton Boys down here looking to spoil the party. Taha Kimura to lead their haka. Established in 1955, Hamilton Boys High School. 11 All Blacks to come out of a place some call the Factory. And their motto, a wise man carves his own fortune. What can they carve here in the Hawke's Bay this afternoon? Josh Strong, our referee. Carl Jazzy and Jimmy Waira running the touch. Real sense of anticipation here around this ground. A good crowd in too for the 2021 Super 8 final. No excuses with conditions here in the Bay. Absolutely stunning. Will it translate to a stunning game of finals rugby? About to find out. Huera Stevenson with the ball for Hastings. And we're underway in Hawke's Bay. Oh, and ball is lost forward. Cahill can't take it, so off of the kickoff. Hastings boys a chance. Viljoen, Asikala. Lots of noise around the ground. They look to get into their work early through Allen. Building some phase here, Hastings inside Hamilton boys half. And it's presented there for Viljoen. He goes down the blind through Rautahi. He gets it away to Allen. Close to the touchline there, but Jordi Viljoen has his hands on it. Now Stevenson. Now they get something going in the back line. Ball away to Asikala. Some good continuity by the home side. Tupo, that man we mentioned in the build-up, dangerous on his feet, strong in the carry, and good gain line for Mefi Tupo, just outside Hamilton boys 22. Now it's this man Lolo Fie running freely. I just can't quite get it to Cooper Flanders, his captain. But Hugh, a great start from Hastings.
That's right, Jeff. Big error off the kickoff there, not what Hamilton boys wanted to start. Hastings then put together a lot of phases. Hamilton stayed strong on the D, spread the field, good line speed and forced an error.
Well, this will be fascinating. 90 seconds in, first set piece of this game, and be an indication of things to come, the Savo Q. Murphy feeds it stable enough for Hamilton boys. And Kemara bangs it downfield, taken there by Dickey. And he fires into his fullback, Crawford Pakoti. And he sets back off down the right. And he gets the ball away to Iwasa. And now it's with that man Dickey again, puts a kick through. And some pressure on Hamilton boys here. Kemara getting back. What about the start from Hastings Boys High School, and Alex Dickey, Hugh Blake almost creating something there.
Indeed, Jeff. We take that back. Hamilton don't want to be kicking it deep to these elusive back three. Dickey with an offload. Huge pressure. Hamilton will be looking to exit a bit better than that.
Down the centre of the park once more, into the sun. Good take, Crawford Pakoti. He's taken down in the tackle of Cole McClure. That's there for Viljoen. Here they come through. And Pasikala steps off the left, the blind side. Flying up to make the tackle, Robinson. That's there for Viljoen again. And now trying to move something down the right once more. They've spied some space. And why not? It's working out for Hastings at the moment, but just lost forward. And so a chance here for Hamilton Boys High School to try and venture you inside Hastings half.
We haven't seen them get in there yet. We just see Hastings a little bit guilty of pushing those passes. A few handling errors early. They'll be looking to cut those out.
Pressure again. Referee's got the arm out. Penalty advantage for Hamilton boys. There's St. Murphy and Kemara. Little short pass, Anderson. Game line for Hamilton boys just inside Hastings half. And a little kick over the top to no one, but the referee was playing the advantage. I say dangerous. What a season he has had.
Yeah, we just see Lolify there, losing his blind at scrum time, knees to the ground. Referee establishing his dominance early. He's going to be pinging those penalties all day. Teams will be looking to keep their discipline at scrum time.
Flag is up. Taha Kemara finds a touch. We'll take a look here, Hugh.
There you see, loses his bind, slips inside and drops to his knees.
So line out here for Hamilton boys. And it goes, Ralph. They send up Crib, Ty Crib. Second year, year 13. And puts his head down, the co-captain. He too played in the final last year. So did this man, Kemera. And now they're inside Hastings 22. Murphy, Kemera, Spencer up in the line. Payton, Spencer, he's straight through. Oh, just can't quite link up. Dear, oh dear. And Ollie Mathis, like every good flanker, was there in support, but pass just couldn't quite go to hand.
We take it back to that set piece, Jeff. That's exactly what Hamilton boys would have been looking for. First attacking opportunity, clean set piece. Couple of midfield crashes, forwards around the corner. Opportunity.
And after all the early pressure coming from Hastings, it's the visitors, Hamilton Boys High School, the defending champs, who try and put a bit of pressure on here at set piece. William feeds, pressure coming. What does the referee say? That's a good result. It's a good heat coming in there. They'll get another feed. Well, the man we mentioned, Taylor Cahill. What do you make of the first set pieces here, Hugh?
He's taking control in that line-out, but as we saw, the scrum's turned from his side. He's obviously a big body in that middle row.
Again, more pressure coming. Hamilton Boys High School off the back. Flood is just out from his goal line, piling through, and they win a penalty. A big play, Hamilton Boys High School.
We take that back to the scrum. Coming up on that loose head side. Always hard for Flanders taking it off the back there. Hamilton Boys High capitalised with a great turnover. Set piece opportunity, 5 out.
Well, 4 of the players in this Hamilton Boys forward pack played in last year's final against Rotorua. So no shortage of experience. In fact, the whole front row, Robinson, Ralph, Magoon. And their number 8, George Reeves, as well. Also a handy lock forward. Now this is prime opportunity, prime position. And the ever-present threat, the man in the 10 jumper, lurking open side of this scrum. Taha Kemera. Stable platform. And here they come, Hamilton Boys, Kemera taking on the line. Oh, good defence from his opposite, Stevenson. And Hastings have this. And yeah, good result on defence.
Great line speed there from Hastings. Up in Kemera's face, 4th little error with the knock on. That's not what Hamilton needed from that first good set piece. Set a great platform with that scrum. Front rows are hitting down, staying low. Let's see if Hastings can get a good exit from this opportunity.
And it goes, Villiers. Oh, they're going backwards here at scrum time. Flanders off the back. They're almost trapped in the end goal. The referee's got the arm out here. And he awards the penalty. Well, that'll come as a relief to the home side. And a chance to make a clean exit here, Hugh.
Yes, Jeff, Hamilton letting them off easy there. Again, had the scrum under massive pressure. Flanders going backwards, looking to exit, hasn't gone out.
Not out here, so they'll come back through Spencer. He gets the ball away too to his left wing. McCarthy close to the touchline. And they do well to keep it in field. And Murphy, that man Cahill, carry once more from this young lot. Now, Kemera, little kick over the top and flying through. I thought he'd latched onto that for Toko. What does the referee say? He says an advantage the way of Hamilton boys, say Murphy. They go down the left again, Kemera, little cutout ball. And good take in the end by Lockie McCarthy, just outside Hastings 22, waiting his crib. It's a good interplay here to ground McClure. And Murphy, Kemera, Anderson takes on the line. Austin Anderson trying to get over the ball. Sakaria, that's still there for Murphy. And come up strongly on defence again through Rotahi and Leach in there as well, and they win a penalty. Well, after 7 phases, again, Hastings boys a chance to relieve the pressure.
A little bit too eager there. The breakdown, Jeff, in the side. Another opportunity gone begging. As you can see here, he's come in from the side, he's missed the player.
Accuracy this afternoon. Coming through the gate correctly will be so key. High tempo sides, both of these schools. Little fear, and it goes, and good take in the end. Viljoen, way to Stevenson, how they get it moving. Iwasa, oh, player wrapped up there was Sakaria off of his wing. Viljoen, way to their number 8, their captain, Flanders to ground. They try and get over the ball here through Robinson. It spits out, and Pesce goes to ground. Jordi Viljoen thought about going down the blind, therefore Hueda Stevenson. He kicks down to the left wing of Hamilton boys, and chance for Peyton Spencer to wind up. Look at him go, the fullback. Peyton Spencer in space. Gets the pass away beautifully to McCarthy. What's the defence like? Wonderful tackle. Wonderful effort. Mepi Tupo.
Saved by some great D there. Hastings won't want to be kicking it deep to Spencer and McCarthy on that left side. We talked about Tupo for the game. He's got home, he's made a big tackle in the corner.
On the Lolo Fear. Short line out, they send up Leach. And again, not out of the woods yet, but this will help. Good carry, James Pesce. 13, he scored a try last week against Hamilton boys. And Hueda Stevenson this time makes a good touch and play up towards halfway.
He'll be looking to do that more, Jeff. Needs to be out in the crowd. Not just out, so the wingers can play it in. Counter-attack opportunity.
And it goes all not straight and over the back. Ty Crib couldn't quite drag it in, but it'll be possession to Hastings here.
Bit of a mix-up there. Tough conditions for that back throw. Here we have another set piece. Lolify will be looking to lock that tight head side down.
And again, good pressure, Hamilton boys, but Viljoen They'll have it now. Hastings decide to move it. Good defence coming up there. Kemera involved. They can do more than just attack, can't he? The 5'8". There for Villion, just on Hamilton boys' side of halfway. Stevenson. And in the midfield there is Josh Leach, Year 12 student. Pressure coming on the halfback from Reeves. They get there in numbers at ruck time. And Jordi Villion, oh, just put down. That's the pressure of finals rugby. Tali Iosa. And he puts Hamilton boys again in prime field position.
Just took his eye off the ball there, looking like he was shaping to kick, saw some space. Just needs to go through the motions.
Still no score here at Hastings boys. 16 gone in the Super 8 final. Clean off the back for Murphy. And now running's Anderson. Takes on Villion. Good tackle by the smaller man. At recycle Kemera. Beautiful pass out to the wing of McCarthy. And inside Hastings boys 22. They go. Now Cahill, ball back on the inside to the blind side. Cribb. With a penalty, Hastings boys. The player was holding on. Well, really, it's what's kept Hamilton boys out so far.
Tali Iosa makes up for the mistake, got over the ball, strong body position, couldn't be moved.
And again, another good touch. Plenty of noise around the school here. That was a good carry by that man. Earlier on, Pasikala.
Hastings now, 5-man line out. Got some big ball carriers in the midfield. Potential to go out the back.
On there, Lolofie. Short line out once more. And the intended target, Landers, has worked out. And in fact, they've got advantage for the knock-on. Hesse takes it forward. Villion, Lolofie. Strong again in the carry. Good gate line from the loose head. Here come Hastings boys. Down the right and close again to the touchline. And this time they lose it forward. Well, 18 gone in the Hawke's Bay, still no score. But I tell you what, there's no shortage, Q Blake, of endeavour.
That's right, Jeff. They're creating opportunity, getting the arms free through the contact. Those offloads. Hamilton boys will be looking to tackle one high, one high, one low, stop those offloads.
Oh, there's a familiar face in Hawke's Bay rugby. He loves a scrum. Has them for breakfast on a Taumalolo. They've been loving this, the battle so far. Points advantage, you'd have to say, early on to Hamilton boys, but this is a big win for Hastings. Really flexing on that occasion. And I tell you what, a few words heading the way of the defending champions.
Indeed, Jeff. You'll see some big pats on the back there to the second row, the back five, working hard. We see those front rows popping up. Hastings with the momentum going forward. You see that second row working hard there, staying low, chasing their feet. Great scrum technique.
What a servant, not only to Hawke's Bay rugby, but Tonga as well. Up goes Allen. Advantage for Hastings boys. They search for the first points of this game, and they get the penalty. Well, they were close there. I thought the referee may have played a wee bit more of an advantage here.
Yeah, Anderson shaping to come on short out the back there. Maybe another wee missed opportunity. You're going to take the points. Crucial thing in finals footy. When you get into that 22, you want to come away at least with 3, 5 or 7 points.
Not a bit of a breeze to contest with for Stevenson. And a chance for the first points of the game. 15 to go till the break. Hawke's Bay age grade rep. Prefect. Werner Stevenson. Also a man that can play 15 and 12. And he comes for the first points in the final. He's got it. So 21 minutes gone here at Hastings Boys High School. And they lead the defending champions 3 points to 0. Well, this place is alive, and the players will be feeling this out on the park. Certainly plenty of intensity in the final so far. Kemera restarted just outside Hastings Boys 22, and Flanders takes it forward. He's carried well so far in the half as the captain, Villion. And kick over the back, and how's this one worked out? Oh, Lucky McCarthy has got away with one here, I think. Referee says play on, but that's loose from Kemera. And up smartly, Iosa, Tali Iosa again. With a good tackle to put Hamilton Boys right on the back foot. Oh, ball's been charged. And where's this one ended up? Oh, it's dead in goal, so we'll come back. Oh, what pressure from Hastings.
We saw a great box kick followed by a great chase line, followed by great kick pressure, and look where we're at. Both front rows now coming into the nerves will be settled. Found their feet.
Good pressure. Again, what a battle this has been at set piece. Here he goes. Pasikala close. Now the referee comes back. Oh, gee. Go, Pasikala. Wasn't much in that, so Kuto Flanders. Here waits the tight head. They drive forward into the Hamilton defence. Tessie waits the open side. They're close! Oh, the referee can't see it. I thought that was down. But Hastings have come to life inside the Hamilton Boys 22 here. And James Bessie, well, he was also close there of extending the lead, Hugh.
We see him, great latch. The credit going to PC, but the latch there was crucial. Hamilton Boys High School lucky to get under that one.
Aki Tuivailala, who was underneath the ball, I think.
We saw in that last scrum, Hastings with a big hit. They just need to chase their feet a little bit more. Sink their knees low. Ball be in and out. Let's see what they can do. They've got a couple of opportunities. Gone for a 4-2 split. Will they use Anderson up? He's a big man. He's carried well already in this game.
So on the blind for Hastings Boys, Hueda Stevenson lurking out there with his right wing. Off the back they come, and here they come. Uasa strong. Oh, defence good from Tuivailala. But there for Hastings boys once more. Could this be the opening try? Just short, Leach. Three metres out. Oh, just inches in it. They go once more. Just out here. Can Hamilton boys defence hold the home side out? And they're over. Hastings boys score the opening try of the game. And after all of that pressure, and it's Josh Leach who gets it. Fantastic work, Hugh, that close to the line.
Yes, Jeff. Great patience. Each pick and go, got set, got their latch on. Eventually just too big and too strong. Over the line. First try of the match. Oh, he spots an opportunity and goes over top. Great vision.
Stevenson out to the left this time to add the extras. Sends it through. So under 10 minutes remaining in the first half here at Hastings Boys High School. They lead Hamilton Boys 10 points to 0, courtesy of that man, Josh Leach.
See Hastings again, making it into that 22, coming away with points. That's what they'll be looking to do, build the pressure.
You cannot rule this side out, even when they're trailing Hamilton Boys, because the man with the restart, Kimura, can work magic, but they win a penalty, that'll help. Man was holding on, and a good chance to plug the corner here. That's where Kimura's looking.
Be looking to put this deep in the 22. Another attacking opportunity, set piece. Hamilton will be looking to come away with some points. We've seen in the past few weeks, Hamilton like to look at a drive. They've got some big men.
Chiefs under 18, Sean Ralph. 13, big part of this forwards effort for Hamilton Boys. Under the right arm, got it moving forward nicely here. They've got the advantage as well. Murphy trying to dig it out. He's got it. Now it's Anderson. Floats it to Spencer. He tries to step off the right. Good tackle. Yossa and Murphy. Kimura thought about going left. Now they go down to the right here. Is it on through Potoko? Recycle once more for Murphy. Now Ralph, just tried to pop the pass up. And away to the races was Tom Allen, but referee heading all the way back across field, and it will be a penalty. Pulling it down, that one against Hastings.
And that drive, Hamilton Boys High School, much better body position. We see Hastings swimming over top instead of just getting low. Essentially drives a battle of the body position. Hamilton look to do the same again here. Hastings pretty lucky to just be a penalty there. That Moore was moving forward at pace. All they could do was collapse it.
first points of the game, a response. Can they set it up here or over the back from Ralph? And here comes Hastings boys through Pesci. Big contact from the open side. And you can hear the crowd around the ground here. That's what it means.
We've seen that twice, looking to go to the back. 2 overthrows. There's quite a strong wind out there. It's a tough throw. Hastings weren't competing. Maybe go to something a little bit more simple. Another opportunity gone begging there for Hamilton boys. Gone from an attacking set piece 5 out to now defending a line out in their own half.
Olafia messing up a try scorer Leach, not straight. Well, there's really, aside from the wind cue, nothing in the conditions today to affect these teams, just finals rugby.
Yeah, we're seeing both hookers there struggling to nail that throw. Ruatahi will be trying to get this one back in the scrum. See Hastings here, big hit. They just need to chase their feet, sink those knees low.
And it goes Murphy Reeves off the back to his half-back, and now a good line there. Anderson, who's taken care of in the defence. Viljoen there. And a couple of good tackles today so far. A little half-back. That's a grounders. The 5'8" Kemera just on the halfway line. Now Ralph. Tackle coming in on Olafia. Blindside play. Ball on the inside. Kemera from Murphy. Brilliant play. Here's Kemera. Tackle, Cooper Flanders had to be made. Cut out ball for Cahill, wading his way through the defence. Murphy, quick off the ruck, the halfback. Trying to dig it out there. I think the turnovers Leach, the try scorer. Spencer plays halfback. Cahill again, another carry. Been involved heavily in the first half. Oh, just put down. Might have had eyes for the space. Aki Tuivailala.
Had a wee look, took his eyes off the ball, saw the space. They had a 3-on-2 there, opportunity. Hamilton Boys High School getting through the phases, sucking in that Hastings defence, creating opportunity in the width, just struggling to move it there.
A couple of minutes to go here until half-time, and it's a 10-point lead the way of Hastings. It goes, some pressure coming. Hamilton boys, Viljoen. Now Stevenson to the left boot, and how's that worked out beautifully? Excellent kick. Hoida Stevenson. And up the right end of the park, inside Hamilton boys 22.
That is an outstanding kick there, Jeff. Turned him around, perfectly placed. Schoolboy rugby not playing those new rules yet. Would have been Rotorua's ball. I mean, Hastings' ball. That was in the Bunnings Cup.
And it goes, Ralph. Take the needed to be made. Good contact coming from Hastings boys on Mathis, the 7. Back to that man, Kemera. And then Kine, he puts a good nudge downfield and takes play up to the half. Well, just won't want to leak any more here, Hamilton boys. Down to the sheds, 10 behind. Try and pinch a couple if they can.
You see a great exit there. Midfield set, long kick, a long way out.
Taking taking their time. Hastings at the line-out, Fear into Flanders. Now it's there for Pesce. Good take by the 7. Was above his head. And Little Yawn. Oh, ball on the inside beautifully. Little Fear. And there is Flanders again. How many carries is that for the captain this afternoon? Little Yawn opts for the boxy. And this is a difficult take, but a good one. And the mark called by Taha Kemara. And I think he knows. Yep. We'll dab that one into touch. They'll head to the sheds to talk to Nigel Otham, Greg Kirkham, talk it over. But half-time here in the Super 8 final, it's the home side, Hastings Boys High School, who lead Hamilton Boys 10 points to 0.
We've seen Kemara out the back of the forwards, directing a lot. You're looking to see that again in the second half.
Taha Kemara gets us underway once more in beautiful sunshine here in the Hawke's Bay, Viljoen. And I look to try and make a clean exit. Zakaria to ground. And back to Stevenson. He sent it down as far as Peyton Spencer. Thought about a quick throw to Taha Kemara. But we'll head to the first line-out of the second half.
Great deep kick there from Kemara, but Hastings reply with a great exit. Stevenson didn't have much to work with, but he's made some great net gain.
Sean Ralph, they do win the line-out. Hamilton Boys again setting up the drive inside Hastings half. That one goes down, and yet the referee puts the arm out. Advantage here. Hastings bringing it down, so Murphy digs it out. Kemara, little chip over the top. And again, on there, little fear, his eyes lit up. But we'll come back for a penalty and an early chance here for the visitors to play a bit of territory.
That would have been the plan. Set a good drive. They were rewarded with a penalty earlier on in that first half. Did the same again. Great forward play. Kemara putting him in the right areas. Let's see if Hastings can hold him out.
So a bit of a committee meeting, and well, certainly, as we saw in front of our commentary position, some plans discussed at the break. Hamilton Boys, can they implement them in the second 35 here? Up goes Cahill and Murphy. Kemara, little short pass to Mathis, running back at the traffic. Murphy goes down the blind. Cribb, Ty Cribb to ground. Working it just outside of Hastings 22. Well, high in the contact is Cahill, but he does go down eventually. Robinson out the back. Kemara. Now they move it. Magoon. This is better from Hamilton Boys. Kemara. Anderson flying up. Spencer trying to wade his way through, but good tackle. James Bessett and Murphy. Ralph. Again, more staunch defence from Hastings. It's there at the feet of Gabe Robinson. 7 phases for the defending Super 8 champions. Cribb. They're trying to get over the ball. Lolofier. Hamilton trying to give Hastings a taste of their own medicine from the first half. Close here. At just a metre out. They search for their first points of the game. Cahill screaming at the referee. They go again, they're close, they're over. Hamilton boys score the opening try of this second half after 11 phases. Well, Josh Leach did it in the first half. This time, it's Moses Magoon who does it for Hamilton boys.
Magoon taking the credit there. But that was a well-worked team try, bringing it back to that set piece. We just see great body position, good latch. As I said, well-worked try, 11 phases to get through. Started off with that good set piece, got the go forward and kept that ball quick at ruck time. That's what we love to see.
Another one really picking up now, and this will, even though he's in a handy position, challenge even the likes of Da Kemara. Through it goes though, no problems. So coming up to 5 gone in this first half. Hamilton boys right back in it. The try to Moses Magoon has made it a 3-point game in the Hawke's Bay. He wants a change of ball here. That's really brought this game to life now. A couple of tries. And who'd have thought, for the dry conditions underfoot and the tight stuff. Stevenson into the sun. Now good take there, Cahill. Man who spent a couple of years at Shirley Boys before making the move to Hamilton. And George Reeves, not held, goes again. Good go for it and gain line for the number 8, Kemara. And over the back, oh, how's the bounce? It's not kind, but it's all over the place, in fact. Crawford Pakote is met by the Hamilton boys' defence. Anderson and Robinson leading the charge. They win a penalty. Now then, they talk about momentum in the game of rugby, and we've just seen a try to Magoon. And a heck of an exit and return downfield for Hamilton.
That's right, Jeff. With the exits, we either want it long and out or finding grass. He found some grass there, awkward bounce, great chase line. Resulted in a penalty, and now 10 metres out, attacking set piece. Will they look to keep it tight? It's worked for them in the past.
Huge opportunity as they send up Cribb. Looking for a second try. They've got them all rolling beautifully. They're close again. They're over, they score. Second try for Hamilton boys, and it's a co-captain, the hooker, Sean Ralph, who gets it.
Don't we love to see that? Tight stuff. Ford's working hard there. Great body position again. Got the momentum. It's hard to stop. Swung away, and Sean Ralph seen the opportunity. Muscled his way over the line.
They played in the final last year to Sean Ralph, Chiefs under 18. Busy man around the park, and he gets a try to his name in the Super 8 final. hissing Hamilton boys in defence of their title is Taha Kemara. From a difficult angle here. Holding up in the breeze and off of the upright. Not a bad effort from Taha Kemara. So the try to Sean Ralph goes unconverted. But 43 gone in the Hawke's Bay. It is Hamilton boys now who lead 12 points to 10. Cahill again, I think the intended target, ball loose. Where's this one gone? Well, it's with Hastings, so not a bad result from the restart. Pasikala tries to get past Reeves. It's still there. How they go through Lolo Fear. King Panapa, a new man on the park in the 20 jersey. Pesek. Philip King Panapa. Oh, ball goes to ground. And they win a penalty as well. Hamilton boys, Josh Rautahi.
We've seen it a few times there, Jeff, guilty of just taking a little look up at that defence. As you talked about before, momentum's been all the way at Hamilton boys. I thought that was a little change there.
What a result. What a result as we take another look at the infringement. It was all over it, wasn't it, George Reeves? And again, in fantastic field position now. And another platform for Sean Ralph. Well, the backline is stacked here for Hamilton boys. Intricate line-out move, can't take it. Cahill, well, you talked about keeping things simple, Hugh, in that area of the set piece, and on this occasion, Hastings will have a chance to relieve King Panapa. Back to Stevenson. And we're back to where we started.
Hamilton going away from driving there. We see George Reeves setting up at halfback when they're looking to drive. Didn't do it that time. It's been working for them. Struggling to see why they aren't carrying on doing that.
Cahill, his arm wasn't that long, and well, they win a penalty again. They're backing their scrum here, Hugh. It's been an interesting battle this afternoon, that one.
Yeah, maybe slightly to the way of Hamilton boys, especially early on, but been pretty even since then. Hamilton with a decent-sized blind. Will they look to use Reeves and head that way? Or we have Anderson set flat. Will he look to punch onto it?
Perfect. Screwing around somewhat, but it is there for the halfback, and McCarthy up on the line. Good tackle on him, King Panapa. Now it's Tuivailala. He's taking down, good tackle, Biasa. And the referee adds the penalty. Straight off his feet.
We talk about one man, one bullet there. He hasn't cleaned anyone out, lost his feet. Resulting in the penalty. Here we see a great carry, big go forward. Looking at one man, one bullet. Just over the ball, gets pushed from behind and loses his feet.
their time with the setup once again. Hastings boys. Little fear. Where do they go? They go to the front. Anders gets in there to take it. The captain, Pisset. King Panapa. Little fear down the blind here. The defence from Hamilton boys driving the home side back. You can almost feel it, some of these hits in the Super 8 final. King Panapa, the boxy over the top. Now, Peyton Spencer, a good first half running it back. Oh, good tackle coming up, but the ball is away. Potoko eventually making the tackle. Pasekala, Murphy, Cahill. Shifting it again, just can't hold on. And Hastings come through. King Panapa working it down the short side. Little kick through from Dickey. And he finds a touch up to the 22-metre line inside Hamilton boys' half.
We see Hamilton guilty of a little error there. Hastings capitalising on that opportunity.
Well, who can forget 2017, 12 all between these two schools. The title shared on that occasion. They've had some epic battles over the years as Cahill wins the line-out for Hamilton boys. They try and set up an exit, running it straight at the defence is Ollie Mathis. Murphy back to Kemera. And he's got a heck of a kick on him, does Taha Kemera. And I think we could have a net gain here for Hamilton boys. We will. What do they do here? Goes straight up, the contestable from Kemera. Running through was Peyton Spencer. I think he tried to pull out of that. What does the referee say? Penalty the way of Hastings. And down there is, I think it's Josh Leach. In fact, that's forfeit Pacotti.
Yeah, we see him guilty, taking his eyes off the ball, pulling out. Sometimes that can result in it being more dangerous than if you were up competing for that ball. He's back to his feet, he looks all right.
You can see the thinking there from Kemera. Plenty of wind around here at the ground. Putting that one up, Hugh, giving his backs a chance. Peyton Spencer's been good today in space. Almost had it right.
Very close to having it right. He's a tall man, he can get in the air. We've seen him take those in the past. Hastings now with the opportunity. Gone with the four-man line out. Big forwards in the back line.
What does Little Fear go here? And Leach is the target. King Panapa. Here they come through. Pasekala. And taken down in the tackle of Ralph. Looking left, King Panapa. Now Lolo Fear. And trying to rip the ball away was Gabe Robinson. Lost forward.
We see Hastings looking to offload in that tackle. Oh, just a little knock on there. We talk about sighting the target, getting your hands through and free before looking to do that offload. Maybe just premeditating it slightly there.
Well, a few handling errors the way of Hastings. 6 plays 2 and they've missed 10 tackles to Hamilton boys 5. Down the short side come the visitors. Just left it behind McCarthy. Ball lost forward. It was on down there for Murphy and his winger, but now it's Hastings boys trying to get some momentum going. Panapa now Leach, the try scorer. And the referee will come back. No advantage there.
You see McCarthy in a little bit of space. Just leaves the ball behind.
– 17 minutes to go here in the Super 8 final of 2021. Can Hastings snap a 3-year winning streak for Hamilton boys and add to the national title they won in 2019? King Panapa. Stevenson likes the wide ball for Tupou. Big spot tackle coming up on him by that man in the 12 jumper, Anderson. Some of the defence today has been top-notch from both of these schools. King Panapa down the blind again. Stevenson puts the kick down inside the 22. Difficult bounce for Lockie McCarthy in behind the winger. And that's worked out nicely for Hastings.
Stevenson with some great kicking out of hand. Pinpoint accuracy over the top of McCarthy.
And we're away again. Line out taken by Hamilton boys, and to ground there is Reeves. Fired back by Murphy. Kemera, a little bit of pressure. But cool as you like. Some boot on him, this kid. And he gets his side out of trouble.
Again, Hastings with some big bodies in the midfield. Pasikala been carrying all day. Will they use him again?
Little fear. James Leach or Josh Leach does well on the end. Now it's here. The tight head. I think Banapa. Now Flanders. Jay's look good today. Cooper, Flanders. Bissett. What about passing? Decided to take on the defence, and Cole McClure. Leach. Here they come. Hastings Boys High School. Brilliant run. Dickey, just passed it to the opposition. And Marley Murphy. Again, finding a wee bit of space. And Kemera toys with the defence. They win the penalty for the high tackle.
Hastings with a 3-on-2 there. Great hands. Blandon's putting them away. We see the pace. Maybe look to hold that one.
Two-point advantage for the defending champions, Hamilton boys, and going up was Cahill. And it's worked out, though, for the visitors here. Now Murphy. Kemera, a little short ball to his open side, Mathis. And the kick coming through from Hamilton boys. And just taking his eye off the ball, Bryson Crawford Bakotti. I've seen a wee bit of that this afternoon. They were up pretty quick, Hamilton boys, but part of that's the pressure of finals footy.
Anderson with a great nudge there. Crawford Bakotti just coming onto that a little hard. Those bobbling balls are always tough to pick up. We've got a 5-1 split here at the scrum. George Reeves, being big ball carrier. Is he going to have a crack off the back?
Murphy feeds it. Right to Kimura. He opts for the contestable again into the sun. Where's this one ended up? Oh, beautifully done by Tupo. And away go Hastings boys through their fullback Crawford Pakote. Kick through and Kimura goes back close to that touchline to clean up. Well, he put the spill behind him, did Bryson Crawford Pakote. And he's put Hastings boys back inside Hamilton's 22. Oh, big pressure coming on Murphy. And here they come again. Alex Dickey. Another strong carry by the right wing. Stevenson just can't find Crawford Pakote. And a bit of a mix-up in the back line there. Villion and his fullback. Now Pasikala trying to wade through. Mathis with the tackle. King Panapa. Out of Pessi. Building patiently here. Hastings. Greg Flanders. Centre of the park, just outside the 22. Pasikala. Now Pessi. Making the tackle, Austin Anderson. 6 phases. Flanders gets it away to Stevenson. Now Uasa. Oh, there was a chance down the left. And Dickey puts it down. Well, he was the one who put them inside the 22 in the first place. And on that occasion, Alex Dickey couldn't hold on.
We see them creating more opportunities. Another 3-on-2. All the ball needed to do was go to hand, put him away down the sideline. Instead, we see a little error. Hamilton boys, another opportunity to exit.
So some changes coming late in the game here. Both schools. 2 schools who have contributed so much to their local games in the Waikato and Hawke's Bay and also nationally. And it goes, and good pressure. Murphy, Kimura. And flat kick this time down the centre of the park and sets up for Dickey. He steps off the right and he's taken down on the 10-metre line inside Hastings territory. I think Banapa, Pasikala again. Sean Ralph takes care of him front on. Yeah, Cooper Flanders, a good tackle around the bootlaces. Ollie Mathis. Now, look, Fear. There they go through number 16. Victor De Vita. They're in touch.
Big hit coming in there from Magoon. Over the sideline. Just gets his arms free. Bang!
As we said, 11 All Blacks coming out of Hamilton boys. The latest, Quinn Dubaya, Sevi Reese, Tawera Kurbalo, Stormy McLeod, Warren Gatland, of course. And for Hastings boys, Albie Matheson, 2008, Danny Lee, Hick Elliott, great Bruce Robertson, Josh Cronfeld, talent galore, both schools. For some of these players, this will be the pinnacle, the Super 8 final. And again, taking time with the set piece set up. And they will have possession here, Hastings.
We see Hamilton going away from that simple line out again. Hastings pressure on, forcing an error. Another opportunity for them. 15-metre blind to work with.
Just under 8 minutes to go here in the Super 8 final. Is there another twist or two in the tale of 2021 in this competition? The pressure coming, Hamilton boys, and big penalty, massive penalty. Well, when you need it and you get it like that, it doesn't get much better.
A few changes in the front row for Hastings. Weren't quite ready for that pressure coming through from Hamilton boys. And he slaps on the back there.
Kemera puts them the right end of the park. Line out 22 for Hamilton boys.
Wee discussion before the line out. The drive's been working well for Hamilton boys.
Again, messy at line-out time. Goodness me. Cleaning up as the new man in the 19 jersey, Liam Sturm. Murphy, Kemera, charging onto this as Austin Anderson inside the 22, trying to get over the ball. Hastings, and therefore McGoon. Murphy digs it out. Taha Kemera trying to spark something. Runs in at James Bessie. It's there for Murphy. He looks away to the right. Oh, he's got the ball as Cooper Flanders, I think. Fantastic work by the captain. Kick Panapa back to Stevenson. And how big could that turnover be for Hastings boys?
See some great body position over the ball there. Cooper Flanders stays in the fight. Puts his team in the right area of the park. Hamilton had a bit of trouble at line-out time.
There goes, oh, Ralph Cahill, good take by the number 5, Kemera, the new man, Saxon in the 16 jumper. They've got an advantage here, penalty advantage. Man on the wrong side of the ruck. And here they come through Spencer. He's looked dangerous this afternoon. He loses it forward, and I think the referee may have called advantage over. He has.
Great pace there from Spencer. Cuts inside the field. Opportunity for Tokoto, 2-on-1. You see the wide ball there. Backs himself round the outside, heads in field, 2-on-1. Just needed to pass.
He just needed to pass. Kailis Potoko was roaming up on his outside, sorry, down the touch there. Pressure moments here at Hastings Boys High School. They trail Hamilton boys by 2. Looking for their first title since 2017. To end the reign of the boys from the Waikato. Kick over to the wing, and Dickey is in touch. Oh, chancing their arm there, Hastings boys. But you can hear plenty of energy, excitement and encouragement coming out of the Hamilton boys camp here. They know they can lock this down if they're good enough. Beaten last week by Hastings boys, but gee, they know how to play finals rugby. Camera. Now Reeves. He's been superb today, in fact. 1-8. They've been excellent. Now, Tuivailala. Here's Spencer. Oh, takes on the defence again. Payton Spencer. And over the ball, Hastings, and they win the penalty. Kaio Pasikala.
2 in a row. Payton Spencer created the opportunity again. Could have put him away again. Great potty position over the ball.
So still a chance. Still time remaining for Hastings boys to try and steal this one. Taking their time again. Lolofie. They go to the front. Flanders takes it. King Panapa. Now Stevenson. Oh, ball to ground. Can't reel it in. Tupo. Crawford Bakote. Trying to get over it. Anderson for Hamilton. They have to play from inside their 22. Now Allen. There it is. Have to try and spark something here. He might do it. Pasikala down to the wing, and Villion is there. Stevenson off flying up the defence. Balu. And that one has been knocked out. So an advantage here. Crawford Bakote gets it away. Tupo. Good tackle, Taylor Cahill. And they win a penalty too. Gee, there's been some big plays. And perhaps none bigger than that for Hamilton boys.
Yeah, we saw a knockdown there that could have been crucial. I think Hastings boys thought they had the advantage. Hamilton going for the scrum, looking to keep it in hand, wind down that clock into the final minute here. And McCarthy over the ball, great body position, can't be moved.
Well, heading into the final, Lockie McCarthy, I'm sure before this game wouldn't have been thinking key turnover, final minute. Could be one of my big contributions, but I think that might be today for Lockie McCarthy. Shared champions in 2017 with Hastings. Winners in 2018 over Napier boys. Again in 2019 and last year over Rotorua Boys High School. Hamilton boys looking to put a full stop on what's been an illustrious history in the Super 8. Can they close another chapter here now at Hastings?
Let's go home.
All eyes on the referee. Final moments of what's been a thrilling final. Murphy feeds. Taha Kevin sends it into touch. Hamilton boys win the Super 8.
That's right, Jeff. It was always going to be close. Hastings with a near-perfect season to be pipped in the final.
That is what it means. They know how to win finals rugby. Well coached under Greg Kirkham, Nigel Hotham. A wonderful school adds another wonderful chapter. And Hamilton boys have beaten Hastings in the Super 8 final, 12 points to 10.